Welcome back, guys. My name's Ivan. In today's video, we're going to be checking out the Pyro, the aircraft that's half price off. And that's the main reason why I'm buying this. It's because it's half price off. It's 1.6. Now, I believe if you don't have the discount, it's like 4 million. But it's 3 million because I got the discount because I sold enough crates in my hangar to get the discount. So that's what you have to do. But here we go. Here's the Pyro. Now, like I was saying, the reason why I bought this was because it's a two-seater aircraft, and I really did want a two-seater aircraft because sometimes I get my Hydra and I have a friend helping me, and I want to take him along with me. So this is going to help me so I can spawn it or just call Pegasus, and I'm going to have it. And I'm going to show you around the aircraft so you guys can see it in more detail. The color combination that comes stock is actually pretty awesome. I like the color. I like green and yellow, so I think it looks pretty awesome. But we're going to check out all the customization the Pyro actually offers. And as you guys can see, it's not that much. I was a little surprised. Now, of course, we're going to buy the best for it. So we're going to buy the best armor. As you guys can see, I messed up. I bought the 80% armor, so I had to buy the 100 again. And that's when I got actually stunned a little bit because I realized that it didn't have that much customization. And now let's check everything off just to make sure. But we're going to buy flares because in my opinion, the flares are the best additional item for the new airplanes we've got. And for engines, as you guys can see, I also have a discount right now, so I'm gonna buy the best engine and the best handling. There we go. Race handling. Liveries, here we go. I'm gonna let you guys check out all the liveries yourself, but in my opinion, all of them are pretty nice. Now, you guys tell me down in the comments down below which livery do you guys like the most. In my opinion, I think I'm gonna have to take stealth.
How exactly do you want to explode people?
That you have a primary and secondary color just in case you don't want to take the liveries. So that is really awesome that we have primary and secondary colors. Now, if you do want to buy the additional weapons, we have the homing missiles. It's close to 200,000. It's 195,000, but it's pretty much 200,000. But overall, that's going to help you out a lot. But of course, we're going to buy them, and I'm sure you guys can buy the homing missiles. If you could buy this aircraft, you can buy the homing missiles. And in case you're wondering how much you can sell this aircraft for, as you guys can see, I'm getting 800,000, but that's because I already bought it half price off. So they always give you half of what the vehicle's worth. So if you buy it for 3, I'm sure it's going to be like 1.5 million, and maybe a little bit less. Now, I did buy all the upgrades, so you know that makes a big difference. And I also did want to show you this, guys, because as you guys can see on each side, on each seat, you actually have controllers, but you can only drive this aircraft from the left side. I thought I could actually drive it from the right side because I have a controller on each side, but I guess not. You can only drive it on the left side. But here we go. Here's my first test flight, first time taking it out. And I did do the adversary mode before buying this aircraft when this vehicle or aircraft first came out, the adversary, but I never actually had my own, so it is really awesome having my own now. And here we go. Here's my first test flight. Now, I actually have heard from other people saying that the Hydra is actually a little bit faster. To be honest, I can't confirm that, but it doesn't seem that slower than the Hydra because that's usually my aircraft that I use to get to places faster. Now, it actually might be a little bit faster, but not really a big difference where the Hydra is going to take you down every single time. Now, another thing is that the Hydra actually does have explosive bullets, so that's actually kind of a letdown that this thing actually doesn't have explosive rounds or explosive machine guns rounds. But you do have your homing missiles, and here we go. I'm showing you the interior. I forgot to show you the interior. The interior is all blacked out. It's pretty awesome. And here we go. We're landing the Pyro. Reason is because I actually had my Hydra from a mission I was doing and I left it there. So we're going to check out the size difference of the Hydra and the Pyro so we can see which one is actually bigger or which one's smaller. And here we go. We made it. I actually struggled a little bit getting in here, but there we go. As you guys can see, just right off the bat, you guys can see that the Hydra is actually bigger and the wing size and lengthwise. But I'm going to show you in more detail right now. Now here we go. Here's the front of the Hydra, and as you guys can see already, the Hydra is much longer. Now let's check out the rear. They're about even as I could get them. You guys can see right there. Tail to tail, and the Hydra is still bigger. Now the cool thing about the Hydra, I'm sure everybody has used the Hydra, But just in case you haven't, the Hydra does hover, so that's why I actually do use a Hydra quite a lot. And we have the explosive rounds, which in some missions I really love the explosive bullets because I have to destroy a lot of crates or a lot of enemies. So the explosive bullets come in handy quite a lot. Now the Pyro doesn't have explosive bullets, so that's kind of a letdown. It's just regular bullets. But the main reason why I actually bought the Pyro was because of its secondary seat, so I could take an additional player wherever I'm going. Now let's see how much space you actually need to take off. So you guys can see it's not too much space. It actually takes off pretty fast. It accelerates pretty good. And here we go. I actually got into a fight with a jet in the military base. So I'm going to let you see that. Now, as you guys can see, you can escape rockets pretty easy, but I had really bad luck. That laser was right in front of me and shot me. I wanted to see also if you could still land this aircraft when it's going down, but it is really hard, as you guys can see. Maybe because I actually didn't have enough elevation, so, you know, I just came straight down, and that's why I probably blew up. Now, good thing that I actually destroyed the Pyro, just in case you want to know how much it costs to call it back in case you destroyed it. It's only 1,000, same thing as all the other new aircraft that we have gotten. Now, here's another fight with the Oppressor and the Pyro, so I'm going to let you guys watch that too. Now, just to let you guys know, this is actually my friend, but I wasn't talking to him on the mic, so I just shot him once to get the idea that I was trying to blow him up. So it got pretty serious after a while when he was trying to blow me up. So there we go. This is where my friend Raul actually dies. I guess he falls off his bike, he hits something, or didn't have enough speed and just crash landed. But you can't escape missiles, and I'm not the best jet fighter, but I am pretty decent, and I didn't get destroyed. So if you guys are really good on jets or airplanes, I'm sure you're gonna be a beast flying this. Now here we go. I see my friend Raul here again, and he's actually being my passenger now. Now, I did crash into some vehicles while I was landing, or they actually crashed into me. You guys know the pedestrians. They just see you and they try to blow you up when you're in a jet or any aircraft. So that's why I am smoking, but I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like to have passenger looks like in the Pyro, which I did really want to see. That's a good thing that my friend Raul logged online when I was actually making this video. And here we go. It's my turn now. I'm going to be the passenger of the Pyro. I let my buddy drive it just because he doesn't have it yet. So I thought he was going to have fun flying it. And here we go. As you guys can see, if you're the passenger, you can command the flare. So that is really awesome. Now, in my opinion, I think that's going to be a big difference between the Hydra and the Pyro or any other aircraft that doesn't have the flares, because that can deter the homing missiles. So you have more of a chance of blowing up the other aircraft because of those flares. You just need a good flyer and a good co-pilot. And here we go, just in case you didn't believe me that the Pyro isn't amphibious. Well, here you go. It's not amphibious. This thing sinks like a rock. So don't try to get too close to the water with this aircraft or try to land it, because you're gonna sink like a rock. I mean, you can go close to the water, just Just don't go inside the water. Or else the same thing that happened to me is going to happen to you. Now, that was actually kind of funny that I did this. This was actually not intentional. It was actually by accident. I got a little bit too close to the water. Now, I found it kind of cool because you guys can see the tail actually broke off. So, I guess that happens if you ever crash it. The tail can break off. And surprisingly, you can actually survive quite a long time inside this aircraft without oxygen. Now, I was thinking, why did I survive for this long? It actually might be because I'm a high level. So my lungs are pretty good in this player. And that's probably why I survived for so long. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, give that video a thumbs up. If you're new and haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. But as always, have a good day, have a good night, stay golden, and I'll see you on the next one. Adios.